We got Quinn Bennett. He's talking about graduations. Now, graduations, of course, are deep for a lot of people. For me, I see it as a way for somebody to move on gracefully with their lives to try and do something else with their talents and go into other fields in their careers. I'm interested to hear what Quinn's thoughts are, especially since he graduated not too long ago. Let's go.
I'm gonna be right the here. That's my birthday.
Happy birthday, bro.
I'm gonna do my birthday. Beep, boop, beep.
Happy
Yo,
birthday,
someone's
bro.
graduating on my birthday. I was like, you bitch, on my birthday? Well, I don't know if it's actually gonna be on my birthday or if
Well,
it's
damn.
on my birthday JST. But I was like, you bitch. I was
Well,
like, my
damn.
bad. My
My bad.
bad. I don't know what time his shit is, so I don't know if it's technically like on the 24th or the 22nd. Then I don't know. They talked about it on stream. Yeah, I was like, damn, bro. I was like, you. I was like, now.
Who's he talking
I was
about?
like, you show up to the Totsu, and I'm like, yeah, I'll get you. I was like, yeah, I'll get you terminated. You'll go out with a bang.
Oh, you
I'll show
talking
up to that
about
bitch and just be like, beep boop beep boop. I was trying so hard when the graduation announcement dropped, and
you
everyone,
talking
all
about
the news
Hex?
channels were eating it up on Twitter to like not say some like petty shit like press, 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 press. You know, I was gonna tweet like a Cardi B lyric from press just to be like a petty bitch, but I was like, I'll be nice. I'm gonna be mature. I was like, I've clowned on this enough. I'll let it rest. But the thing is like,
Let me hear it. Let me hear it. What's your
I'm
opinion,
not
brother?
wrong. I don't know.
Bro, what are we talking about right now, bro? Are we talking about Hex? Is that it? That's the only thing I can think. We're talking about graduation. We're talking about Quinn showing up, and we're talking about Twitter/press. Like, I would assume we're talking about
Extra
Hex.
treat like press, 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 press. Cardi don't need no press. Or I was gonna say like,
What were you gonna
I'll never
say?
let you go, baby. And then I was gonna put
What
dot
the
dot
hell?
dot until I do. Yo,
That's
I
fucked.
was so tempted. Be like, I'll never let you go, baby. Until I do. But I didn't do that either. Cause like, okay, listen, I thought that was funny, but I didn't want people that like were actually sad about him leaving to like get mad at me. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Uh,
didn't want to throw salt on the wound.
yeah,
But like
yeah,
I
yeah,
really thought
yeah.
that
Yeah.
was hilarious. Like unironically, I was like, damn, that's kind of fire. You know what I'm saying?
It is, bro. But let that shit stay in the oven.
I thought it was a banger tweet. That would have gotten an easy 15K likes and people in the comments shitting on me, but it would have been worth it, in my opinion.
Word.
You can still do that? Nah, I feel like the time has passed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The time has passed, but I almost did. I was
The
like
ship
thinking about
sailed.
it. I was like, ooh, I could cook.
You know, a good quote that I've heard is sometimes you don't need to let everybody know what you're thinking. So yeah, that's one of those. It's a good one, bro. You definitely was cooking, but maybe cooking too much.
I could cook.
You're cooking at the wrong moment, bro.
I didn't.
The kitchen
I
is
was like, I'm gonna just go to
closed.
sleep. It was like I was talking to like
So the
Bird
kitchen
Bestie
was
at like
closed.
10 p.m. when
Bird Bestie. Okay, we know who I know who we talking about
and I was like, I was
now.
like, wait, this person's leaving? They're like, yeah. I was like, what the I feel like I would have heard about that earlier. But you know, I don't know. I feel like I've been
Bro, you're not there. Bro, you're not there. You're not
I don't
there.
know.
You're not
It's
there.
hard to take. I feel like
like, bro, like you're friends by association, which is nothing wrong with that. You know, there's hella people friends by association, right? It's convenient to be friends with your neighbor, but as soon as you move, sometimes you don't keep up with the neighbor, bro. Like, come on.
some people are a little dramatic about graduations if you know that they're not gonna disappear from the internet. I'm gonna be honest with you. I agree.
I think it's more the death of the character. That's the big thing, right? Honestly, let's keep it real. A lot of people are only cool with you because you're hanging with a group of people or you're in a certain section. And as soon as you're no longer there, you're no longer relevant to them. So yeah, graduations can be sad because it's like, dang, I really enjoy Hex Haywire, but that doesn't mean you're gonna enjoy whatever comes next. You know, everybody enjoyed Kyo Kaneko, doesn't mean everybody enjoys Quinn Bennett and Skin Bennett here.
I don't understand people's hyperfixation on the character over the personality because I personally don't watch people because of their aesthetic or their appearance at all.
Yeah, and that's the difference between you and like a couple other people, man. Some people, like I agree, the personality is important. I mean, there's a reason why I'm watching this young motherfucker, right? But a lot of people they're so into the fantasy that they do not want to come out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like their life is not amazing, so it's like let's go into fantasy world and never come back. I think that's what the reason is. But y'all let me know what y'all think.
There's no content creator that I watch because they're pretty or they're
Uh,
hot or whatever.
uh,
If you're boring to me, I don't care how pretty you are.
Uh,
Okay, I do not care. I don't care how ugly you are. I don't care how conventionally attractive or how not conventionally attractive you are. I just need to be entertained. And if that is
mm,
not happening, I'm not watching.
okay. Some people's
And the
entertainment
thing
is
is,
a
I think
character.
some people think that way, and they're like, yeah, that's how I feel too. But deep down, they don't. They
Uh,
don't. They actually do really care
of
about the
course not.
aesthetics, the looks, or whatever.
Of
And
course
so
not.
it does
A lot of people are superficial.
kind of um they get kind of jaded and believe that they're not as bothered by it as they are until something happens to test it. And then
Mm.
when like suddenly the appearance changes or something like that, like I don't know, think about people that
Think about the people that do the face reveal. What happened to Dream?
watch like the Dolan twins, okay? And one of
Who?
them got like really bad acne, and then everyone online was shitting on them and like upset about it. Da-da. And I swear, like months, years prior, they're like, oh my god, he's so cute. I love his personality. No, you didn't. You just thought he was hot, okay? And then when he's less hot to you, you're acting, crazy.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I
yeah,
think a
yeah,
lot of
yeah,
people
yeah.
think that they watch people for less superficial reasons than they do.
Uh,
That's my opinion. I think
yeah.
a lot of people think they watch
It's a good opinion because I honestly agree. Like there is a lot of people that delude themselves into thinking, yeah, I'm cool with this, but in all reality, you're really not, and you just don't know it until the switch up happens, right?
people for less superficial reasons than they do. The thing is with me is like I know that's not the case because I literally have never cared, like not one time. The only time I've ever been a little bit bummed is if someone who was a flesh streamer became a VTuber because they're a little bit less expressive.
Mm,
But now I don't mind as much because I'm more used to watching VTubers, and also VTuber models are better now. The
yes.
only thing I would ever be sad about of a graduation personally is the lack of interactions between their former coworkers or friends in the current agency and their
Yeah.
new persona. But I
Yeah.
really don't think anything else should
The
bother you,
dynamic
especially if their
changes.
personality is the same. To be honest, I don't know. So that's
I mean, that's also coming from the guy that experienced this situation, you know. So I you got to remember, not everybody's been in your situation. So I get what you're saying, though.
my opinion on
I get what you're
graduation
saying.
story.
I get what you're
I don't
saying.
know.
I get what
I
you're
don't
saying.
understand it. I even experienced this when I went from my like baby model to
They,
my adult one. People were very pissed
ah,
off. They were like,
even then, that's a slight change, bro. From the kid Kyo to taller Kyo. That's a big, bro. It's not that big a deal for me or for you or for any other, regular person. But a lot of people in the other fan base, they are not normal, right? They're not. Their brain is wired differently, or they're still young and they're dumb. So yeah, it makes sense that they're not really prepared for a change. Even that change, even though it wasn't significant, it was enough to make them upset.
oh, I used to really like when he would banter and cuss and say kind of crazy things, but now that his appearance is older, it's not cute anymore. It's just rude. And I was like,
Hmm. Their brain, I'm telling you, their brain is wired
why?
differently. Their brain is wired differently. When you look like a kid, okay, it's a kid saying, even though it's a grown man. Their
First of
brain is
all, you
wired
pinning
different.
that on me as if that's my problem to change is crazy. You're just admitting that you had a bias on how people look and behave. That's all you said. You said, "Oh, because this person looks younger, I'm gonna give them more of a pass mentally." So that means if someone's more attractive to you, cuter to you, or whatever to you, tinier, little, whatever
Yeah.
it is, you're giving
Yes.
them a pass to behave worse.
Yes. It's
That's not my
crazy.
problem.
That's
I'm
crazy.
behaving the
But
same.
yes.
Nothing
Mm,
about my behavior has changed. Your perception of the behavior has changed.
true. True. It's a personal problem,
So
honestly.
I kind of experienced that too.
Yeah.
And I experienced that mostly from the Asian side of the audience.
Word.
Um, to be honest with you,
Word.
which is like I don't
Look, I feel like I shouldn't have to be the one to tell you that there are a lot of Asian stereotypes that are true when it comes to basically being superficial, bro. There are a lot of Asians that are just super, like there's a lot of superficial people, period. So I'm not trying to say it's just Asians, but bro, Asians gossip a lot, right? They always are being superficial. They will smile in your face and laugh at you behind your back. At least in America, they'll laugh at your face.
really know
it's it's
why.
it's
I
a
do think
culture
parasocialism
thing.
in content is definitely more normalized in Asia.
Mm.
But my behavior was the
A
same.
hundred
So
percent
that's
it
how
is. No, no, no. That is 100% true, bro. The idol culture, that is 100% parasocial. But this parasocialism with all creators. but the idol culture specifically takes it to a whole nother level, right? There's a difference between like a hip hop artist and it's like, oh, they're dating somebody. Wow, that's amazing. Versus idol culture. Oh, this K-pop idol, they're dating someone. How could they do this? They're supposed to be with me, even though we never met. But I'm a big supporter, right? They definitely got parasocial issues going on over there.
How I feel
100%.
about like I don't know graduates. Personally, I would never be bummed out if I knew they were still gonna make content, because unless their new content is like day and night from what they used to make. But if it's like the same, you know,
Similar
or
stuff.
like kind of the same, who cares? Like me, I do the same thing. I'm just like I got less chains on me now. I can do what I want. You know, I don't know. That's just me though.
It like you're not the only one, bro. I get what you're saying. I 100% understand what you're saying. I understand where you're coming from on top of it. But yeah, man, people just aren't the same. They're not like me. They're not like you. They're not like the viewers, right? They're not like the people in the chat that are listening to you, right? A lot of these people are they're groomed into loving something, and as soon as it changes, they don't like it anymore. They're legitimately groomed to like this type of stuff. Like when I listen to a lot of the music in Niji Sanji, for example, right? And a lot of music in Hololive as well. A lot of it, the music is hypnotic. A lot of this music, it gets into your ears and it gets into your mind. Hey, welcome to our world. We care about you. We love you. You're the one for us. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Join. And it's very parasocial. 100% it is, right? There's no way you could ever disagree with that. So to realize when somebody's young and they listen to this, they legitimately get brainwashed into thinking a specific type of way or loving a specific type of group. But I think it's also up to them to, try and snap out of that whenever stuff does change, but to try and hope that individuals will change for the better by themselves, good luck, bro. Good fucking luck.
It's most likely because you don't know when they'll return. That's fine. I get that. But if it's anything about the appearance changing, the aesthetic changing, the look changing, I, as a human being and someone who consumes content and a content creator, do not understand how that changing is that much of a deterrent from you watching their new content. That's it. The only time I
It's
think
personal.
it
It's
should
just
matter is
personal.
if they play into their model's appearance really heavily, and
Mhm,
that is their content. Like they have like a hot model and they pretend to be a hot guy, and then suddenly when they reincarnate, they have a cute model and their personality is different because of it. That's fine.
mhm,
I understand the
mhm.
disconnect. But if it's the same and the only thing that changes the appearance, I will never understand that personally.
That's fine.
If that is a deterrent for you, that is fine. That's within your right. But I personally do not watch content creators for that superficial aspect, so I don't understand it. That's
Okay.
all I'm saying. And I
Okay.
feel like most
I
people
respect it.
here
I feel like some people will say that his take is crazy, but bro, his take is very reasonable if you think outside of like your own perspective. It's like, yeah, he doesn't really care about people changing their appearance and doing different things as long as the content or the person behind the content is doing similar stuff that they did before and after. That should be the big thing that keeps you subscribed or not. I understand, but tweaking the formula, yeah, some people aren't gonna like when you tweak the formula. Yeah.
are the same way because I've changed the way I've looked like 4 times. Like, I had little me, big me, VTuber me, human me. Like, if you
Skin.
still around, you don't really care. You know?
I support the person if they stay the same and are still funny. But that's also like a shaved beard, right? That's also a thing. Like people change, like in general. Like people grow, people change, people adapt. Some people stay the same legitimately. I don't know how that shit works, but yeah, some people do change, and it's up to you to say, "Hey, I'm gonna support it or not." Always, always.
Changing the character just throws me off for a bit because I hate changes. I mean, I get it, but like, I don't know. It never would bother me. Like, ever. You know?
It's not for
But physical appearance, subconscious effect is super powerful. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think a lot of people
it is.
subconsciously feel this way and they just aren't
It
aware of it
is.
until like it's
It is.
tested.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. A lot of people don't think about it, but yeah, as humans, like yeah, we treat people better if they look better. Why do you think I started working out? So whenever you start working out, you start becoming more physically attractive, conventionally attractive, like yes, there are going to be people that treat you better because you are attractive. Like we see that in life, right? And I just think think to people don't think. Like that's the basic way I can put it. People do not think. People don't have to think, right? We live in a world where you don't have to think, and it's encouraged and indoctrinated into you not to think, right? Thinking about the education system. Do this, A, B, C, or D, circle, land, boom, boom, boom. Oh, congratulations. Here's your degree. Oh, you want to go to college? Boom, here's your degree. Now you work for somebody else under somebody else's company. They tell you what to do, when to do it, and that's it. And that's all you do. That's all you do. And some people are totally content with that, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you're content with that, that's your life to live, right? But that's not for everybody. There are other people that are going to want to do different things, that are going to want to change. They're going to want to change their career and progress and do different things, right? Everybody is going to be different. But whenever you're trying to broadcast yourself to some type of audience, at least from what I've noticed with myself, right? It's a multiple things, right? It's not just the personality, but it's also like the physical attraction, or when it comes to entertainment, how flashy is it, right? I don't really do a lot of edits, but when I was making videos 8 years ago, I had whole storylines. You can check my Instagram. I had whole storylines of Death Note, and I would have the camera zoom in, zoom out, change perspectives, right? That stuff is entertaining. That stuff is important. That stuff is very creative. But things change, people change. And sometimes people don't like it. And it just is what it is. But yeah, for superficial reason when it comes to looks, bro, there's a lot of superficial people in the world. Point blank period. So it doesn't really surprise me. But whenever we're talking about graduations, for me the big thing for a graduation is just like the character is dying. The character is being sent off and that we're never going to see the character again. But of course, if I know the person is coming back, yeah, I'm sad Mr. Rios is gone. Boo hoo. But we got K9 Kuro right here. Oh no, Kel Conoco's gone. Bro, we have fucking Quinn Bennett. We have Skin Bennett. You know what I'm saying? There's there, like the person, the essence of the character is still around. It's just the character itself is gone, and that's what a lot of people really connect with the character, especially if it's an attractive character. So it doesn't surprise me. A lot of people are very upset about it, but I do like this perspective because it's honestly a similar perspective to what I have. As long as the person is still doing whatever it is that they're doing, I personally have no issue in supporting that because I support the people. I don't just support the company or the character. But there are some people that only support the companies. I mean, think about it. When we think about sports teams, right? There are people that are constantly supporting the same team, even though a lot of the people will switch out and change and the team is no longer the same. It's still the team. So I definitely get that aspect as well. I get both sides. I understand it. But yeah, it's your boy KhunShawn. Hope you guys enjoyed. This was a great video. I enjoy videos like these. I really do. Videos like these make me think a little bit and have a bigger conversation. Kizu, thank you for creating this. Let's see. Do you have more videos like this? Let's see. Let's see. Review rooms, reason why Curl left from previous company. Like, yeah, videos like this, like more insight on the why people do what they do. I always enjoy stuff like that. But yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Y'all be safe. Peace out.